Hey guys, it is Ollie once again with another edition of Free Your Zen. I think this video falls under the Free Your Zen category. So, social media. I did a video previously, and in that video I detailed 5 ways to cure a social media addiction forever. And I said in that video that I came up with 10 ways, and in a future video I would share the other 5. So here we are with the other 5 ways to cure a social media addiction. Interestingly enough, my most popular video is a video which talks about how I got rid of my smartphone in favour of a Nokia 105 that cost me like 10 quid. But recently for Christmas I bought a Google Pixel 2. Promise you I'm not selling them. But I bought, like, it's a really good smartphone, it's like next level. So I've been using this thing and it's been pulling me back in once again to the social media thing. So I feel that I'm more qualified and more sort of motivated than ever to talk about how this shit can become a problem if you're not watching, if your eyes are not open. And by the way guys, those bells, those Tibetan meditation bells you can hear in the background, beautiful. I thought I'd just put them on while I did this video because it allows me to keep calm headspace present with you. And the words just flow more naturally when I'm in that headspace. I also have my incense lit. Take a look at that stuff down there. Incense. And I also made that box as well, if you can believe it. I made it when I was like 10 years old. So, on with the video then. So, 5 more ways, starting with number 1. Delete all unnecessary apps from your phone. So usually, these things are very entertaining. So at one point I had Reddit on there, I had still got Instagram, but I was scrolling through it a lot. I had the Facebook app, and the Facebook newsfeed has become crazy for how entertaining that newsfeed is for keeping your attention. I had I can't remember what the app was called, but I had an app on there that kind of like tells me all sorts of news that's going off in related to whatever fields I'm interested in. And for God's sake, it was so bloody entertaining that I couldn't put the thing down. I recommend you delete all those unnecessary apps. Delete them all from your phone, because the less entertaining and the less impulsive you become, the less entertaining you make this and the less impulsive you become about checking it for whatever reason, the more you're going to be able to be more present and actually awake in your life and not distracted from your environment by this thing. I keep waving it around. Number 2, turn off all notifications. There may be a caveat to this. If you have really important notifications, then switch them on. But realise that your phone is there for your convenience, not for the convenience of other people. Turn off all your notifications. Turning off all of your notifications will allow you to check your phone deliberately with purpose, because usually what happens is our notifications drag us in. A notification goes off, we pick the phone up, and then without really being aware of it, we're looking at a bunch of other things as well. So once again, turning off your notifications means that you're not being pulled into it as impulsively as before. Number 3, you got to combat that denial. You got to be honest and you got to be real with your situation. When I talk to people about this, they'll often say, I need emails, I need WhatsApp, I need all these things. They need all of these apps in their mind. But at the same time, on the other side of it, they realise that their smartphone addiction is negatively impacting their life in really corrosive ways. Be honest with yourself. Do you need email on your phone? Really? Can you not just check your email on your laptop periodically throughout the day? Do you really need to reply straight away when someone messages you? Do you really need that? Do you really need Instagram? Do you really need to be scrolling right now? Do you need to? Answer yourself honestly. Answer the question honestly. Fight that denial. Number 4, understand what is happening. Bring the light of your awareness to the situation. What is it that's really happening? So when you pick up your phone, when you scroll, when you check your notifications, you're looking for a dopamine hit. I saw a video recently actually on a big think video. If you've not checked out that channel, Big Think, I highly recommend you do that. And this guy, I can't remember his name, he was talking about how social media apps and stuff are set up like a sort of a machine in a casino. I can't remember what it's called, where you pull a lever down and it goes like ching ching ching, and then you kind of see whether you've won or not. Social media apps are specifically set up in this way, so that what you do is you load up Facebook and you need to refresh the newsfeed to see if you get any new notifications and stuff, don't you? So it's deliberately set up like this to take into account and to harness the dopaminergic reward system of your brain. And doing this repeatedly gets you hooked, because you get hooked on that potential dopamine fix. It's the same sort of mechanism in the brain that gets people addicted to gambling, all right? Understand that it's dopamine that you're wanting. Not only that, understand fully for you why you're going on social media. Usually it's a need for approval or a need for connection. Social media has us kind of like connecting online, but we're not really connecting. It's a very shallow, very superficial, very edited version of who we really are. Human relationships are messy. They're messy. You can't edit yourself in a real human relationship. They're imperfect, they're flawed, they're all over the place. Which leads me to the final point, number 5. Connect with someone. Have a conversation. If you feel the need to scroll on social media and go on social media, post on social media all the time, constantly checking for likes, constantly replying to people, etc., you live in a digital world where what you actually want is the connection with another human being. I guarantee it. We evolved in ultra social societies. We did not evolve, we did not survive throughout history. We did not survive this way as humans by going it alone. What we want is connection. But what's actually coming to us in the form of social media is a kind of masquerading mirage of a connection that doesn't actually give you what you're looking for. It gives you a hint, a possibility of satisfaction of what you're truly looking for, but it never fully delivers. Have you noticed? If it did, you wouldn't be watching this video. If you feel the urge, what you want is connection. Connect with someone, have a conversation. I guarantee it. One of the main things that really helped me sort of overcome it, I wouldn't say I've got an addiction anymore. It's an occasional compulsiveness to check social media and stuff, and it usually happens when I'm feeling lonely. Funny that, isn't it? So I connect with someone, I call them, I have a conversation, and I highly recommend you do the same. Guys, it's been a pleasure making this video. I hope that made sense. I hope this helps. Realise that life, this present moment, is waiting for you to wake up to it. While social media can be a powerful tool and can aid the connection of human beings, used in excess and used pathologically, it can be a problem. Go forth. I've got faith in you. Take care.